Hi everyone, if you saw my previous video you would have seen how disappointed I was with the E7 Pros. So after I returned them to Amazon, I decided to go ahead and purchase this. So this is the Hesh Free headset by Skullcandy. Before I actually get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I would just like to mention pricing. So when I bought this, it was £70 and the price was the same on both Amazon and Argos. I had a £5 off voucher from Argos, so I was able to get this for £65. After I got them, I did notice that there was a fluctuation in price for a couple of weeks. They went up to £100, and as of today, on both Amazon and Argos, they've gone back down to £70. So I don't know why it fluctuated that much. Maybe loads of people were just buying it, but I just thought that would be something useful to mention in this video. So the box is quite simple. You have things, it shows off its feature, makes a very bold claim here. It says wireless perfection. You can see that you have 22-hour battery life. It has rapid charge technology. On the side, it just talks about more of its features. Talks about refined premium acoustics, noise isolation, built-in microphone, and then you have your call track and volume controls here. And at the back, it just shows that. So when you actually open this, it's really nice. Firstly, because the unboxing experience is really simple. So I've had other headsets like the Sennheiser HD202s where the packaging is actually like a plastic body and there's no easy way to open it. So you have to physically get a knife or scissors and cut into the package and rip it apart. And that can just be a hassle. You just want to be able to get it to your product easily. You don't want to have to go through all of that hassle. And with this, it was really simple. So this box has plastic wrapping. So you rip off the plastic wrapping and it just opens like this. So a really nice unboxing experience. And your headphones are here. Of course I have them out so they're not here. And then you have this that has some extra peripherals. So let me just get that out. So in here you get your typical micro USB charging cable, you get your auxiliary cable, normal 3.5 millimeter audio jack cable, and then you get some information like warranty information and the quick start guide. So the unboxing experience was really good. It was really simple, it was really elegant. So when I actually got my hands on this for the first time, I noticed how light this headphone was, and this is probably the lightest headphones I've had to date. There was one thing that I saw and it immediately concerned me. It was the foam here. If you saw the E7 video, it had loads of foam, and compared, this doesn't really have a lot. I've had these for about a month and I've been using them almost every day. And I'm glad to say that it seems like that amount of foam that they have is really sufficient. I've been using it for extended periods. I haven't felt any discomfort. I think that's due to how light it is. On comfort, the actual ear foam is made from memory foam. And this is the first time I've had a memory foam headphone. It is really soft and it feels really nice against your ears. So when you're wearing them with the memory foam and this foam here combined, it does offer quite a comfortable experience. As you can see, look, you can extend them. This is not the maximum. You can go further if you want. Go like that. That's how they come by default, both sides like that. And I've listened to a lot of genre of music on here. I've listened to 80s music, 70s music, hip hop, rock, and I can honestly say that this headset is a pleasure to listen to. All of the music sounded really nice. It didn't sound muffled. It was clear. It was not the most bassy set of headphones, but I will say this. Compared to the E7s, which had way more bass, I felt like the bass on these were of a higher quality. and music just sounded nice. Even if you're using these to listen to Netflix, the voices sound clear and everything, and I just really like the sound on this. It's a day and night difference from the E7 Pros. These are an absolute joy to listen to. These headphones have some controls as well, so I just want to show you the controls. So you can see here is a plus, here is a minus. So if you saw my E7 Pro video, you'll notice one of my gripes was that these were reversed, so the plus was at the bottom and the minus was at the top, and it just didn't make sense. But thankfully it isn't the case with this. So if you press it once, it'll put the volume up. Press this once, it'll put the volume down. If you hold either of these buttons, if you hold this one, it will skip to the next track. If you hold this, it will either go back to the beginning of the song or the previous song. And this is the pause/play. So if you're listening to music, you press that and it pauses. You press it again and the music plays. If you hold that down, it will turn the headset on and off as well. And I just want to speak about the design of this. So it has a quite minimalist design. It isn't anything too loud, it's just quite plain. It's quite slim as well. The E7 Pros are like a massive headphone, but when you have this on when you're wearing these, is relatively like slimline, if you get what I mean. So you have the hinges that move there. These actually move outwards as well. Have it here, it moves outwards. They don't move inwards, unfortunately. They also fold up like that. So if you're going on a long journey, you don't want to carry them around your neck, you can fold them up. I find this really useful. It's quite portable as well. I just want to mention that you have like metal here, and then it's plastic on the inside. Let me just hopefully get you a better thing. So you can see it's plastic here. And there isn't really much branding on here, so if someone didn't know these were Skullcandy, just by taking a glance they might not notice. There is some minimalistic branding, and I want to show you. It's quite subtle though, so I don't know if you can see, but there's like a skull there. So that's the Skullcandy icon. It's not really obvious. It blends into the black of the plastic, so you really have to look to notice it. It's nothing that stands out. And it does have right and left as well. It's in here. So let me just try to go like this. I'm probably not doing a good job of this. I do apologize. It's really awkward to try to show. But sorry, let me just keep trying. So I don't know if you can see this. You might not be able to. I do apologize. But there's a R there. Let me just go like this. Nope. So there's an R there on here. Still not very good. It's really well blended into the plastic color. It's a black R, small R, and on the left side, I'm holding them the wrong way around. It's a small L there. I don't know if you can see it. It's really hard to see. So again, these blend in quite well. If you just take a quick glance, you might not notice them. It's the same color black as, it's almost the same color black as the plastic. It's not noticeable. So if you take a quick look at them, you might not think, oh, there's a right or a left or anything like that. You have to you don't have to really look at it, but you have to look at them and be looking for them, if you get what I mean. When I first got these, I didn't see them. I thought, oh, that's cool, you can wear them anyway. But then after, I was looking and I saw that there is a left and a right. So I just wanted to mention that. So I've mentioned that these are a real joy to use, and it has some feature that makes it even better, and I would really like to mention that. So it has some rapid charge technology. So let me just explain what that is. So with these headphones, it charges up faster than like traditional wireless headphones that don't have this technology. So you don't have to like wait for, if you run out of juice, you don't have to charge it for 8 hours before you can use it again. So they make a bold claim on here. So it says 10 minutes of, I hope you can see that, I hope it's in focus. 10 minutes of charging equals 4 hours of playback. So I was in a situation, because I mostly use this while I'm in the office at work. I was in a situation where I was listening to my music and then I heard the voice say battery low. So I wasn't really too worried. I left them on charge for 20 minutes and I was really good to go for the remainder of the day. Didn't use them constantly, but for the amount of time I did use them, it was enough juice. Coming back home on the train, still enough juice. Back to work, I was still going. So I really do appreciate that feature. It's a feature that now I've experienced and now I've had with a wireless headset. I don't think I could go back to one that doesn't have this feature, because it's just too convenient. And it's just really nice. That means that if your battery has run out, you can charge it up for about 10 minutes and you're good to go for at least 4 hours. It's just so convenient, and it's just something that like you can just really just take on the go. Don't need to worry about charging it every week and stuff like that. You can charge it when it's running out, if you get what I mean. There's also something I like to mention. So I don't just use these for music. I watch Netflix and I listen to podcasts as well. And the sound was still good. Like the voices were crisp. The sound didn't sound muffled. It was clear. You could really feel the music and stuff like that. You could feel the sound. So it's not just music that these are good for. So compared to the E7 Pros, these are absolutely miles ahead. If you're looking for a pair of headphones that are good, that are functional, that fold up, have good battery life, have fast charging, and won't break the bank, as well as sounding good, I would wholeheartedly recommend these to you. And there's just something else I would like to mention that I didn't mention in my E7 Pro video. After I made that video, I was doing some additional testing, and I'd just like to demonstrate this to you. So, with my E7 Pro headphones, I had them on and I was drinking the drink out of a bottle, and I was like tilting my head like that, as you usually do. So when I tilted my head like that, I could feel they slowly started to slip off and eventually they would fall off. I thought, oh, maybe I haven't adjusted it correctly or put it on my head. So I repeated that test about 3 or 4 times. And every time I was like drinking or I held my head there, they would slowly slip off and eventually fall off my head. So I've done the same test with these, and I can say that it doesn't matter how long I hold my head here for, they stay on. So that's another plus as well. There's one thing that I did notice with this headphone when I got it. So the resistance, like when you pull it like that, it seemed more than my Lindy's and the E7 Pros. And I was a bit worried that it would be tight against my ears and I would get like some ear fatigue or some ear pain. When I used this for the first time, I did feel like a little slight like ear fatigue and like some ear pain. But after that, first initial like use, I was okay. So I don't know if these have become loose or I've just become like acclimated to it. But I did want to mention that. So if someone actually came up to me and said, I'm looking for a good pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones that have quick charge, that have good sound, that are comfortable and that are portable, and they said I'm looking to spend around £80, I would definitely tell them that this is a buy for me. If you're looking for a good pair of headset but you don't want to spend like the £300+ on the premium Sony, Sennheisers or Bose headphones, I would definitely recommend these to you. However, saying that, these are not a perfect pair of headset, and even though the packaging claims that it's wireless perfection, and for me personally it comes very close to that at this price point, but there are a few things that I would like to mention. So I listen to my music while I'm on the London Underground. If any of you travel to work using the London Underground, you know how noisy it can be. I do find that like sometimes it doesn't really isolate the noise of the train going on the track that well, so sometimes I'm listening to my music at maximum volume, and even though these do get really loud, I feel like I can hear the train noises in the background, if you get what I mean. If you're just going out and about, like if you're just walking around town or jumping on a bus and just things like that, I think normal environmental noise it would actually filter out. But specifically with like the London Underground, you can hear like the background noise, if you get what I mean. It isn't in your face, but it definitely is noticeable. And I feel like there's one other place these fell short. So because you can fold it up and like it's portable, you don't actually get no shell case with it. You don't get no, like, even if they offered you a little drawstring bag where you can just fold it up and put it in and protect your headphones, it would be really nice. But unfortunately, you don't get any of that. It would have been nice to have that, but at the end of the day, it's still not a deal breaker. I've been on about 5 calls with these to people. I've spoken to them and I asked them if they noticed any like difference in like my voice or the sound. They said no, it sounded crisp. It sounded like I was picking up the phone and putting it like directly to my ear. So the microphone sound quality is good as well. So at this price point, if you are looking for a decent pair of headphones and you don't want to break the bank, you don't want to spend £100, or you just want, you're looking around £70, I would say you should definitely give these a go. These are really good. I was really surprised about how good these are, because I saw other YouTube videos, and just like the E7 Pros, a lot of people were saying a lot of good things about it. I didn't want to get tricked again, so I didn't go in expecting a lot. I did hear a lot of good reviews and positive things about it, just like I did with the E7 Pros, and we know how that turned out. So I'm glad that this product turned out a lot better. It's way better than the E7 Pros. I've had a few other Skullcandy products before, they were all good, and I'm glad to say that these are a good pair of headphones. If you're looking for something in this price range, I would wholeheartedly recommend these to you. I know I've been talking a lot, guys, but if you've watched this to the end, I'd like to thank you for watching this, and I hope this video was informative. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any other questions for me, please leave it in the comment section below. But thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great evening or a great day, depending on what part of the world you're in. Well, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.